Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a tarot reading on the question, what the universe wants you to know. You pile and take your time. Pause that video if you need time, and also maybe take a deep breath and just enjoy the process of choosing your deck, your pile. Okay, group one, let's see what you have. I'm just going to set this down right here for later, and these ones here for later. And this is the start of the reading, so let's just get right into it. So what does the universe have to say? Well, it seems like there's a decision that needs to be made, and you're maybe a little worried about it. And it's saying that it's a go. It's definitely something that you should nurture, you should actually do. I'm going to pull out 2 more cards to go with that. Just give me a second. Okay. Oh, there we go. We have 3. Oh, 4. Well, it seems like, it's time to nurture that. You really have a feeling that you wanted to anyway, and you were feeling good about it, and it's really what you want to do. So you have this plan or this something that you want. And you were just a little worried about it, whether you should or shouldn't do it, I guess. And it's a definite go. If you're in love with someone, it's great. It's, just listen to what's going on, feel it out. I get that the messages are pretty good. I mean, there seems to be someone that is special, and you're going to exchange a lot, although you've been maybe exchanging emails already, or texting a lot, or there's been some kind of exchange, or you're both wishing to give each other some messages, or you have thoughts about each other, you've been thinking about each other a lot. It seems like this is something that you may have wanted, that's something that it's not like it's planned. I don't feel like it's planned. I feel like it's very active, though. And this person seems like you really like them. But they also like you too. But it says just, take your time and enjoy whatever. And that is definitely the message that it feels like a really go ahead. Like, I mean, it's absolutely. So what's going to be going on? Well, let me see. Well, so far, things seem to be a little shy or a little bit awkward feeling, Yeah, somebody has to start, it just feels a little awkward, like as if you're having a little hard time or you're not sure, But it's really good, or you have to, if you have to leave someone else, or you haven't been broken up to start, maybe, that could be, you have to end one to start the other. Okay, let me see, get the other card right here. Okay, seems to be taking a while. Oh, there we are. Well, yeah, it's definitely, you guys make a good couple. And it's well thought of. Like, the other person just didn't jump in and say, oh, I'll just do it. No, they've been thinking about it, weighing their options. And they really carefully, wondered, are you someone that they want to be with? Like, they really worked at it. They just didn't throw themselves at you on a whim or anything like that, if you're wondering, because they find you that you have something about you that they like, and they're taking that decision to be with you, not lightly anyway. They waited, they thought about it, but you need to be freed up. So if you're not freed up, or not play them, because this person's very serious. So the universe wants to let you know that this is a good person. It's someone that you may enjoy totally, and is being sent to you. Not to bring your other relationship in, or not date 2 people, or it's like basically saying, this person is one person, it's someone good, and and they want to, if you're going to take a chance on them, or if you're wondering, or anyway, I'm rambling. So what's the issue? What's the problem? Well, it seems like things are pretty good, actually, or they've been solved if there was any issues. Um, yeah, things have been pretty good. The exchanges have been pretty fair. They've been pretty good. They've been kind of like the same. I mean, one gives maybe, or the other takes sometimes, but it seems like it's a pretty interesting, fair take, or a good. Pick another one. Let's see. Yeah, it's been this person that around you. He or she, have been really believing in you and believing in what's going on and giving you a good feeling, and you've picked up on that. So things have really been like good. So the message is really that take that decision, take the leap of faith. Enjoy this person that's come into your life. Seems to be very good. Even if you're afraid to, or you don't know, So what's going on? What's the end here? We have one card, but I want a couple more to go with that. Okay. So things have been headed the right direction. Things will go right. It's it's like it's work and it takes effort, but it just moves along in a good way, and it's going to be so fun. You're going to be social. You're going to enjoy each other. You're going to enjoy each other's friends. So that's really good. And you're going to know exactly how to handle all of this. You're going to have no problem. You're just going to be like, well, this is what I want, and this is how I want it, and you're just going to like have no problem jumping in and taking care of this and having it your way. So it's very, very good. Like, wow. So the message is, if it's, oh, I have an extra card here. Oh, there she is. That's your he or she, I should say. They do have their heart a little bit, I would say a little bit protected for sure, and it's not like bouncing with the love yet. They kind of like holding it back a little bit, yes. But they're wishing and hoping and being very supportive of this relationship and intrigued by it too. So it seems like just a perfect fit. So the universe is trying to tell you that the person that they sent you is someone really good, and that you need to take the initial step, but yet don't bring it the baggage, or don't don't do anything that like it's not a third party situation. Basically, it's this person is someone that you could commit to. I guess that's the word I'm searching for. And so but you need to go in like you need to go in with faith, that you're going to try this relationship in a good way, and not not date more than one, I guess. Not for you. Not for you. Yeah, that's what the universe is saying. Not for you. Yeah, it's just that there's been there's no problem here. You went through a lot, but it's a new beginning. It's a new start. Everything always takes work, but it's really, really good. It's like a good start. No big effort, some effort, but not a huge effort that needs to be put in here. Yeah, it's handed to you. And it seems like you're not seeing it, or you're not taking it seriously, and they're asking you. They're not for you, because this is really good. It just feels like you're being asked, because it's a really good relationship that's about to start, and it's going to change how you feel. So that's the message I'm getting. That's what the universe wants you to know. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, Okay, group number 2. Let's see what's going on with you. Well, I'm just going to place these over here. This one here and these ones over here for after. And see what's going on. All right. Whoops. And this one has an extra message. So the universe, well, the universe is right there. It's right in the front. It's saying to you, pay attention. Like, there's things that you know, things that you feel. There's some you seem to have a lot of guides with you. You also have spiritual guides with you too. You seem to have a lion. You have a bull. You have an eagle, gala. So you have a few, and they're all there with you. They're all going to be taking care of you. The eagle is definitely not saying much, just kind of around you, just wants to advise you or watch out for you. None of them are speaking, actually. They're all like quite quiet. They're just watching. They're just there in case you need them, or they're just following for some reason. Let's find out more. That's pretty interesting. I've never had that in a reading before, that so many are attached and hanging around and wanting to say and speak to you. Well, they're not speaking right now. They're just kind of hanging out, Yeah, things are good. Things are really good. Like you're headed in the right direction. You're manifesting something. Oh, they're getting ready to give you something that you've been manifesting. Oh, I got it. Wow. Okay. Yes, you've been wanting something. You've been thinking about it so much, and you've been like watching, like almost like somebody else has it, or you've been wanting something that someone else has, or it's been in your view, or it's just something that you've cherished, and you're handed. They're going to give it to you. They are definitely they're just waiting for something. They just want to let you know that things are going in the right direction. You're doing a good job. All your hard work has been. They've been listening. That's why they're not speaking. Oh, yeah, I get it. Sometimes the message is a little slow and eventually gets here. So, well, there's one here. I just need one more. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there we are with it 2 there. Okay. Well, yeah. You just have a few details that you haven't expressed. It's like they want to give you what you want, and they're ready, but there's just something like either you've been wishing for something in one way and then changing your mind and wishing it in another way, or you plan in one way and then you will react in a certain different way. So maybe like in your mind and your thought is one way and then your action is another. So those have to be combined into one and join your idea so they can give it. That's all that's left is you really being clear in what you want. Wow, let's see what's going on up there. Yeah, things have been tough. Things have been tough for sure. And for sure, you're not really sure even yourself. Yeah, things have been stubborn. Stubborn, I get, tough, a hard path hasn't been easy. You're not even sure where you're going. You're not even sure how you're getting there. You're not even sure. There's a lot of things you're not sure of, and you have such a doubt, and you've been going through so much, and you've been holding so, like, it's almost like you've been fighting against what you need to do, or you've been fighting against your path. So your path was really hard, and they're saying, but you have done a good job. It's just that now you're going the right way. Now you're headed the right way, even though you don't know it, even though you're not sure what you should be doing. You kind of figured out that what you were doing was not going anywheres, and it was impossible. And then you switch, but that was the universe stopping you from going or doing what you had initially planned to do, because it is not. They were trying to push you in a certain direction. And let's find out. Yeah, you definitely had to work on what you deserve. and it's not given to you. I mean, you really, oh, there you go. You're manifesting it. But you really worked hard. Like, I mean, it's almost like things were against you, and you were so determined to do it, so determined to get there, and you're manifesting your way up. Wow, you're manifesting your way up. So if you have something that takes a promotion, or takes a step upwards, or it's whatever, it's an upgrade of something, it's a step up, like that's definitely happening. And but here you figured it out, you figured out what to do, and you're doing it. But this was a hard way. You learned the hard way. Actually, it was really tough. There was no, yeah, your emotions too, like very you had a lot of emotions invested in there. You invested a lot of your time, a lot of yourself. So that was really tough on you. Wow. Like now it's yeah, you're manifesting what you wanted for sure. Let's find out something here. Yeah, the fork in the road. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here. It's the path. Like you had to choose a different path, a different way of doing things, and you were like like you see, there's two it's just one road, and it's pretty tough, it's pretty rough, it's and that's the way to go down. And they were calling you, they were telling you, let's go this way, and where you had vested so much, it took you a while. But that's the fork in the road. That's definitely where you're supposed to be headed. You did, and the universe is kind of like pushing you that way. And now you have this way, this understanding. You have this understanding about your wish, and it's going to happen, but it's not given to you. It's given to you in steps. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but it's given to you like one piece at a time, or one step at a time. But as it's given to you, you understand and you do it, and everything falls into place. So it's in the progress or something, but it's your wish, and you know exactly what to do, or how to continue doing it. But the thing about it is, you gotta put your idea more clear, like what you have in your mind. Also react to it in your daily life. Like don't think one thing and say another. Put them together as one. Like what you believe, then you speak it. That's kind of thing. So they don't get confused, and when you're manifesting, you're going to have it. And like I say, it's almost there. It's just a matter of putting that little detail together. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. That's beautiful. Good luck. So, group number 3, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, so I'm going to place this here and these ones here. And this is your reading for start, so I'm just going to place them here. Oh, we have an extra message. That's cool. I'm going to... So far, it's talking about a thought. Something that it's not so much as a thought, no. It's more like a feeling. I don't know why I said thought, but it's more like a feeling, or maybe you've been thinking about your feelings. But it's definitely a feeling that you're having, and it's pretty intense, pretty full. And the universe is saying they've heard you. They know that you're feeling, how you're feeling, or what you're feeling, and you're ready to fight it out or argue it out. Oh, let's find out what's going on here. Yeah, I'm just going to pull out one more card. Oh, right there it is. See, here you're battling it out. You're discussing it. You have lots of opinions to talk about, and you're feeling pretty distraught. It's like it's such a stress on you. It's such a stress, and yet you are doing good. You're having your wish. You're fulfilling your what you want. Like, it's not so much as a material as it is feelings, and there's a way you want to feel, or there's something about your feelings that you need to set straight, and but you're winning. You're succeeding. You're actually managing to get through to whoever you want to get through. So the universe is saying that even though it doesn't feel that way, it is. They heard you. The person or the people that you want them to know something, they heard you. Yeah, they things are changing. Things are changing. They're changing pretty fast, actually, and you're going to be some happy. Like, you're definitely going to be some happy. You're getting what you want. It's almost like you set your pace. You decided that you wanted something, and you were tired of feeling a certain way, and you decided you wanted to put it out there. But the universe heard you. They understand you, and they're there for you, and they're saying that they're definitely helping you. Oh, there we go. What's going on here? Um, yeah. So you kind of like had a hard time knowing what you want or how to put it out there, and is no one was listening to you, and you felt quite like it's like you're letting everybody know what's going on, and you're expressing yourself. You're putting it out there. You're saying it in a good way, in the best way you know how, and they seem to not hear you or understand you, and it was quite frustrating. And that's how you felt, but you know what, you manage. They do understand. They got it. That's what the universe wants you to know, is they understood. Not the universe, but the people, or the one that was important for them to hear this, to hear you, to understand you. Well, they know, they hear it. So what is going on? They my goodness, they decided to put the faith in you. They decided to believe in you. So now they believe in you, and they're going to take the journey, and trust and hope for you, and definitely, be part of you, and understand your ideas, or understand your way, or understand what's going on with you. They really, really put the effort into it. They want to do so good, and they're lighting it up for you. They're lightening up the path so they can see clearer. And the happiness that's coming out of this is unbelievable. Like, this is really good. Like, this person that was so important to you, that you wanted them to understand something, or you wanted them to know what was what, and you fought so hard for them to understand something, and to understand what was important to you, they have. That's what the universe wants you to know, because I don't think you're aware of it. Yeah, it lined up. Like, they're just following. They're like in line. So the person understood the bigger picture, and decided to okay, either they're going to help you lead, or they're leading, or they're following you. But either way, they become your support team. They become your family. They become accepted of you as who you are, and embraced you, and so now they're becoming part of you. So this is really, really beautiful. Um, yeah, they've decided to join in, and to give it all. What's this one? Suspended? No, it's not suspended. You don't have to look down, or wonder, or anything. It's there. It's the fruit is started. I mean, you can jump for joy inside. Uh, yeah. So there you go. Everything is good. It's all like A1, and you have what you've been wanting, and everything. So that's it. So I'm gonna let it go. Put it over there. Okay, group 4. Let's see what you have. So I'm putting this one here, and I'm putting these ones here just for a little bit, and then later. Oh, this one has an extra message. And let's put these down. Let's get started. Okay. So with emotions, the universe has something to do with emotions. They want to let you know that they feel you, or they heard you, or but you're definitely being supported. Things are good. Things are really good. They're headed in the right place. I mean, you have everything, the justice being good. Things are really, really good. Settled. Oh, let's see. Well, yeah, you felt, or you had to watch your back. You had to grab a hold of stuff because you were really stressed, and they were stressing you out, and you felt like you had to be on the defensive side, and you felt like things weren't going well, but they are. Sorry, I had to think about that. I mean, let the message come through. They're trying to say something, and I was just trying. Oh my goodness! So here they're very good. They're very, it's balanced. It's you worked it out. You balanced it, and you figured out what was bothering you, or why you were feeling so defensive. And the stress is your thoughts, your opinions are good. But this is bothering me. Something was the other person wasn't fair. Oh, they weren't being right with you. They're your friend, or they're someone close to you, and they weren't acting like it, or they weren't treating you like it, or they were doing something that was wrong. And now you're good because they fixed it. It's a new way for them. They fixed it. Let me see this. What's going on here? Because they were quite jealous of you, or nasty with you, or that's why you were defensive, or you felt like it. I need some more questions more on that one. Yeah, they had to put their 2 cents in. Oh, I get it. They were mouthy, or they had to put their opinion in there. 2 cents in. When I say the 2 cents, that means that what they had to say wasn't really worth holding on to. It wasn't well thought of, or well planned, or executed, because it was a little silly, or a little bit mean, or something. But anyway, they had to say that, and anyway, you decided not to take it. You're not going to take it into stress. It's going to release stress, knowing how they acted with you. There's more to this. Let's find out. Right here. Well, I feel like this one belongs here. So this is not knowing how to act or think, not knowing what to think and how to act with them, and thinking things are okay. So you were thinking things were okay, and then when that come up, you just didn't know how to react. So you left it the way it was. For you, you left it. Oh, you didn't react. You didn't. You kind of like just left it the way it was, because you guys were friends, and then it still, you held on to them like they're your friend, or someone close to you, or someone important to you, or even if it's not a friend, maybe it's a business partner, and you felt like they were in with you, and then you realize that they didn't react right, and you just left it that way. You didn't correct them, and you just released your stress from them. So it's like you just ignored them. Or that, yeah, well, that's what it came off as. So the universe letting you know that that's how it came off as. Yeah, they walked away. They walked away, or you walked away. So things were worked on, because I mean, that's quite stressful situation. They were worked on. So they walked away, or you walked away, and they sat there feeling like kind of stressed. So anyway, justice was done. So however that is, so that person that affected you, and or reacted wrong to you, and put you on the defense, by walking away and not reacting to them, it gave them the fact that you ignore them, you won. Like you succeeded. They were the ones that were left with their what they said, and they have to hold on to what they say. So it's almost like you took your power back, and you give them back their words. Like this is like their baggage. You keep your baggage, and you do whatever you want with it, but I'm walking away. So the universe wants to say that that was very successful, whether you planned it or not, because I don't feel like it was planned. I feel like you didn't know how to react, and so you did nothing. And that's how I pick it up. And because you did that, this is how it worked out for you. Yeah, it was a blessing that you didn't react. They took it as if you ignored them and didn't care, and it didn't stress you out. Yeah, well, there you go. It was well executed, well planned, well thought of. Like the choice was really good, and yeah, it made a really strong impact. It made a real strong impact. I mean, you couldn't have done any better if you had thought of it yourself. You turned your back on them, and you manifested. You changed the whole situation, and it all worked out. And they got the message loud and clear. So, if you were wondering what to do, then do nothing, because it's already taken care of. That's what the universe wants to say. In their own mind, they made their own scenario and thought their own actions, and causing it for you to look better, and look like you didn't care, and so nothing needs to be done. They're sitting home wondering and wishing they hadn't said anything. So you know what? Don't do anything. Just let it go. Just move on. That's the message the universe is saying. Okay. Okay, group number 5. Let's see what you have. I'm going to put these down here for after. And I'm just going to place this so we can start our reading right away. Oops. And it seems like seem like you thought they were hard, or they feel hard, but you know what? You're almost there. You're absolutely obtaining what you want. That's what the universe wants to say, is that you're almost there. You've been fighting very hard for what you want. Like you've been discussing it, talking about it, trying to work it out. Let me pull out another card. Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, I didn't have it in my hand. Oh, yeah, things that you've been rethinking and thinking. You've been thinking about how things go. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to put these here. And this one here. Okay. So I feel like these belong there. So you've been thinking quite hard about what you want, and you've been going at it slowly but surely, and you've been working and taking your time and rethinking your position, rethinking how you should be going about. And the universe wants to say that you're getting there. Like the hard work is paying off. Like all the efforts that you put into it, and all the rethinking and the actual, like you've actually been doing, it's coming good. Like I mean, look at that. You sometimes you're a little worried about making decisions or the wrong choices. You're a little worried about acting too quickly, or maybe you shouldn't act at all. Like this bird is really he's got his eyes covered, and the swords are pretty sharp, and if he moves wrong, he cut himself. And that's how you're feeling, like a little stuck like that. And wants to say that you're on top of the world, so you should continue. Everyone's looking up at you. Everyone's like saying, "Wow, what a good job you're doing." So if you're a boss, or you're someone that's in charge of a project, or you're someone that's in charge of or taking care of a family, or a group of people, or an event, whatever it is, you're on top of it, and they're looking at you in a good way, in a good light, even if you're scared. Scared of making the wrong decision. You're scared of I want to say not cutting yourself, but hurting yourself, or in maybe in hurting the project, or hurting someone else, or failing, or not succeeding, those types of thoughts. No, you're doing so good. Everyone's looking at you like this. And I mean, you also over here, yeah, you've been working against time. Time has been an issue, or you've really had to really force your way through, or really come up with ideas that were like had. And I feel like you were really against time. I really feel like that, or against the or you had to deal with a lot of different opinions, and you had to work hard to get through them. But you're on top. You didn't think you could ever make it. You didn't think you're going to be on there and getting everyone to come up with you and follow you and stuff like this. So this seems like there's a group of people. But look, well, I'll show you this first. Look, they're all following you. They're getting to the top one at a time. They're saying, yeah, okay, we're gonna go. It's great. It's really good. And you didn't think you could do that, and you did. This is You're victorious. You're on top of the world. It's ongoing. I mean, you have the strength of the lion, the calmness. Like you have the stubbornness of the bull. What else is over there? I don't even know. I can't even tell today. So, but this is the little bit of like the scorpions. You sting a little bit to get them to do it. So yeah, definitely. You're doing so good. Let me see. Whoa, there they are. Well, there, success, right there. You see that? There's not much to do. There's nothing left to do, really. There's like you're there. You're just gotta you're there. You just gotta see it. That's all. Or pick it up, or finishing the last touches, or because you're there, you succeeded. I mean, what you wanted and what you've been working on, and how much effort you put into it, and I mean, you put a lot of effort. Well, you know what? It's success. So if you didn't succeed today, you're going to succeed very, very soon. I mean, very soon. I really feel soon. Oh, look at that. You have the yin, and that's like a lot of times they think about the darkness, and being feeling lots of feelings, and intuition, and sometimes feeling like you're in the dark. But here it's a beautiful pink. See that? It's contentment. It's a knowing of calmness. It's peace. It's loving. It's all what you can imagine. That's good. I mean, you get the feminine side, very, very good. I mean, everything went into line. And look at that. You're supported. You've been supported, and you are supported. Your team is there for you. You're working hard. They're giving you messages. They're following you. They're even going ahead of you to try to finish things up for you. So there was a lot of stress and a lot of pain that was put into it, yes. But it's there. It's really there. Like, I mean, you done it. You done it. Good English. You done it. No, you're really good.